for the very latest news from Thailand. This is the fabulous Pattaya Media Group. If you could like and subscribe, well, that would be amazing. Thank you so much.
A 20-year-old British man has been sentenced to 9 years and 2 months in a Turkish prison after being caught with 19 kilograms of cannabis while travelling from Thailand to the United Kingdom. Taylor Johnson was arrested during a connecting flight in Turkey after the drugs were discovered packed inside black, vacuum-sealed bags. The unemployed traveller claimed he had agreed to carry the packages for someone else and did not know what they contained. The Turkish court was clearly unconvinced. A Russian man accused of leading an organised criminal network has been arrested in Phuket. The suspect, identified only as Victor, is wanted under an extradition warrant issued by Thailand's criminal court following a request from Russian authorities. He is accused in Russia of heading an organised crime group involved in a number of serious offences. The man is now being held at an immigration detention centre while deportation and extradition arrangements are considered. 5 foreign women have been arrested for allegedly soliciting customers on a public footpath near Sukhumvit Soi 4 in Bangkok. Immigration officers carried out the operation over the weekend following complaints from residents and videos circulating online showing women approaching passers-by and allegedly offering sexual services. Those arrested included 3 Vietnamese nationals, 1 woman from the Philippines and 1 from Tanzania. Local residents say that multiple other women in the same area managed to avoid questioning. The 5 suspects face possible visa cancellation, deportation and blacklisting, preventing them from returning to Thailand. A Thai family is appealing for help after their 28-year-old daughter was arrested in Japan on suspicion of drug smuggling. Japanese authorities allegedly discovered crystal methamphetamine hidden inside coffee sachets in a parcel she had been paid to carry into the country. It is a familiar story, but this case may have an important difference. Authorities appear to accept there is at least a possibility the woman was genuinely deceived. She travelled to Japan with her long-term boyfriend and another friend as part of a small parcel delivery service used by Thai residents living overseas. The group accepted packages from customers in Thailand and delivered them to recipients in Japan in exchange for payment. According to the family, the suspicious parcel was delivered by a customer they had never met in person, with payment made by bank transfer. That transaction may now prove useful to investigators, as should CCTV footage showing the vehicle used to deliver the parcel. The same customer had apparently used their service once before in May, which meant the latest shipment did not initially seem unusual. The group carried 9 parcels on the trip. 8 were collected by their intended recipients. The one allegedly containing drugs was, rather conveniently, never claimed. The family has now handed CCTV recordings and other evidence to police in the hope of identifying the sender and establishing whether the case is linked to a wider international trafficking network. It is another stark warning for anyone tempted to carry packages overseas for strangers. Even when the money looks easy, the consequences can be anything but. Bangkok police have issued another warning to anyone operating an illegal entertainment venue. This as a well-known nightclub was raided at around 2:30 in the morning, when officers found it still open, crowded, and serving customers. The operation followed reports that the premises had become a gathering place for underage drinkers. Police questioned customers and staff and discovered that 45 of the 65 people inside were under the legal drinking age of 20. Drug testing was also carried out, with a significant number reportedly producing positive results. Managers were arrested at the scene, while police were continuing to search for the owners of the business. With entertainment venues currently facing nationwide inspections, this was perhaps not the ideal week to be caught ignoring almost every rule in the book. Closer to home, Pattaya tourist police have arrested 4 transgender suspects in connection with the violent robbery of an Australian tourist last December. The victim reported being attacked before having his belongings stolen. Police kept the investigation open and later reviewed additional CCTV footage and interviewed witnesses. Arrest warrants were issued towards the end of last month, and all 4 suspects have now been taken into custody. The suspects, aged between 18 and 20, admitted they were the people named in the warrants and accepted that they appeared in the CCTV footage. They have, however, denied the specific criminal allegations against them. Pattaya police are also investigating the suspicious death of a former Thai national tennis player and well-known local coach. The body of 64-year-old Natawi Sukantarun, known as Nat Mai, was discovered in a pool of blood at a property in the Nong Pru area. Officers say the scene showed signs of possible foul play. The victim's brother has told investigators that a tennis student from Laos had recently been involved in a disagreement with him. Police are now attempting to locate that individual for questioning. Nat Mai was a former member of Thailand's national senior and beach tennis teams. He was also an executive at Pattaya Sport Interclub and had coached a number of prominent Thai players during his career. And some welcome economic news. The Cabinet has approved another extension of Thailand's reduced 7% VAT rate, which will now remain in place until September the 30th, 2027. The legal standard rate is 10%, but the lower rate has been maintained for several years to support trade, consumer spending, and the wider economy. The government says keeping VAT at 7% should help ease living costs, encourage household spending, and provide greater confidence for businesses. You may already have noticed the clouds gathering. Storms are expected throughout the day, with rain particularly likely during the morning. Temperatures will reach around 32 degrees, falling to 25 overnight. So, umbrellas at the ready, and perhaps avoid parking anywhere that normally turns into a small lake.
Local and national news today from fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.